Hello and welcome to the new podcast called Cricket Coaches Do Football with myself, Jake.
And Joe.
And we are going to be doing football predictions / best bets in between our cricket coaching. So at the moment we are sat in the car on our break at a school. So yeah, here we go. So I'm going to be doing the kind of my best bet for each game, and Joe will be doing his predictions. We'll have a little talk about each game and yeah, see how it goes. So first game, Joe, Leicester-Chelsea. Take it away, son.
Leicester-Chelsea. Well, I can see Chelsea winning this one. I want to say one thing about Chelsea though. Their strikers don't score much. You know, even when they got like Romelu Lukaku, he hasn't scored many, or he's hardly played. But I would, even with that much money spent. But they're a free scoring team, Chelsea. Midfielders are scoring like Reece James, Ben Chilwell. Defenders are also scoring. I think there have been so many different goal scorers for Chelsea, mind you. So literally, they're unstoppable this season. So I would say they're favourites for the Premier League title.
Do you think?
I think so.
I think the favourites?
Yeah,
it's a bold statement, but okay.
Bold statement, but I'm not afraid. You can't tell me what I'm afraid of. You know?
That's fine.
I know, but yeah, I think Chelsea could be favourites. So it's like it's either between Chelsea or Liverpool for me. I mean, Man City have a chance, but hard for me it's a little bit hard for me to see Man City doing it. But you never know. It's Pep Guardiola. He can do it. But Chelsea strikers don't score much. I think if their strikers started scoring more, then the whole Chelsea team would be like won't lose any game anymore this season.
Yeah, but they've scored 30 goals this season, I think, something ridiculous like that. And yeah, the strikers haven't been scoring much, but they're scoring from everywhere. Reece James has scored a few in the last couple of games. Ben Chilwell is scoring a few. I think Thomas Tuchel's got these Chelsea players playing unbelievable football, defensively very good, and then going forward, they're not relying on a striker to go and score goals for them to win games. So I think this Chelsea team are very, very good, and when Lukaku gets back and when he gets back firing, I think there'll be a force to reckon with, and that's for me, a Tottenham fan, and I really don't like to praise Chelsea at all. But,
I know you don't.
But yeah, I think these are a tough side to beat. Leicester haven't really got started yet. I thought when they beat United, and I thought United and Brentford, I thought they might go on and kick-start, but then a defeat to Arsenal, a draw in the Europa League, and then a draw against Leeds. Yeah, I think Leicester, might be struggling here, and I'm not sure if Brendan Rodgers has managed to took this team too far.
Taken them too far.
Yeah, potentially.
He might have done. He might have taken them as far as he possibly can. That's a possibility. But let's not forget, he's done wonders for Leicester. Won them their first FA Cup in their history. And he came close to getting them in the Champions League, even though I don't think they ever got it. But I feel like Leicester are that team who should be in the Champions League if they were to have a very good manager. Because maybe Brendan Rodgers
I disagree with that, because I think Brendan Rodgers is a very good manager. I just maybe think he personally might think he's now taken his team as far as he can, and maybe for himself he might have to go to pastures new and find a new challenge. Obviously not now.
No.
End of the season. Potentially United job might be going. I think he could be in the running for that, but no.
Oh, that's a bold statement, I have to say.
Of course it is, but we'll see. Anyways, what's your predictions, Joe?
Well, my predictions, Leicester have been conceding some goals. I don't think have they kept a clean sheet this season?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Oh yeah, they have. That was their first home game. I think that was the only one. Might be, but yeah. I don't think anyone can stop Chelsea from scoring, so I'm going to say 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea, and I've got two bets in this game. I'm going to do Chelsea -1 at 9-4, and Chelsea both teams to score at 11-4. I think they're two nice bets for this game. So yeah, right.
Not bad.
Next game.
What's the next one? Find me up.
Aston Villa against Brighton.
Well, mind you, this game will be famous for Steven Gerrard's first Premier League game as a manager, and it's a big day. Also, I'm excited to see what he can do with Villa. Only would he get off to a good start? Because Brighton are a tough team this season. Even though Brighton are a draw specialist this season. I think last time they won a league game was when they beat Leicester in September. So that was ages ago. So I'm figuring that Brighton need to be getting more wins. Also, they can't score enough. That's another problem. So yeah, it's good that Brighton aren't losing games, but I think they should win more if they are to like be completely safe, if that's what they're aiming for.
They'll be safe. Graham Potter's a great manager. They'll be safe. I'm very excited to see Steven Gerrard in the Premier League. It's just a great move for him. As soon as Dean Smith got sacked, I said to my dad that
It's a a bit harsh though.
Maybe, but I said to my dad that I think this is perfect Steven Gerrard, and I really wish I put my money where my mouth is now, because I just thought, yeah, it's absolutely lined up for Gerrard to get it. I'm super excited for him to be here. He got Rangers playing some good stuff in the Europa League, obviously in the Scottish Prem. This is a Brighton side who, draw specialists, haven't scored many goals, scored 12 I think, and only conceded 12. And then Aston Villa side who have got an abundance of talent, just haven't quite kicked on this season. I think this is the game where Gerrard will get his teeth stuck in, and I think they'll win this game. What are you, Joe?
I think that's a possibility. I mean, after 5 straight defeats, and he'll take time to get to know the players will take time to know him. But he's done wonders at Rangers. He's took them to another level where they won the first Scottish title since God knows how long, 600 years.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, but he's steadied the tide, or possibly turn the tide over Celtic, because Celtic have dominated the Scottish League for numerous years. But yeah, Stevens, since he's done wonders with Rangers, I figure he could work wonders with Villa. So for this game, I think Steven Gerrard can get off to a good start. So I'm going to say, again, it's boring, but 2-1 Villa.
Yeah, and then my bet again is the same as the last game. I reckon Aston Villa and both teams to score 4-1 is a cracking price. Or maybe even Aston Villa -1 at 9-2. 2 very good pricing. I think Gerrard can get these going straight away. So yeah, an Aston Villa win for me and Joe. Burnley Palace.
Can we skip to the next one?
No, I can't skip. Apologies to Burnley and Palace fans, but
well, mind you, this game sounds like a 0-0 written all over it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Burnley the last 2 games, they've improved very much. See, they've thrashed Brentford. Nobody expected them to. And what was the last game? They got a draw. They got a draw at Chelsea. Yeah. Even though they barely had a chance, the one chance they took, they've taken it. That's clinical for you. But they're also lucky as well, because Chelsea could have scored a bunch. Probably thrashed them by 5.
It's just a Burnley result, and Burnley tend to get points off top 4 teams, apart from City, obviously. They tend to get points off top 4 sides. This game is not going to be fantastic. I think Vieira has got Palace playing some fantastic stuff. They're unbeaten in the last 5 or 6 games, but this game, it could easily be a 0-0. For me, there'd be no bet in this game. If I was going to have a bet in this game, I would be backing no goal scorer rather than 0-0. No goal scorer is the best thing to back, because of if there's an own goal, it counts as no goal scorer. It counts as 0-0. So if you think 0-0. Then back no goal scorer, because it could easily be 0-0 this game. But I won't be having a bet in this game. I'll be staying away. Joe, your prediction?
My prediction. I enjoy the way Palace play. I like the way they score goals. Burnley's just Burnley. They've been that way for years. But the thing is, I'm struggling to see this to be an entertaining game at any point, because proper Sean Dyche game. We know Sean Dyche. Patrick Vieira's got Palace playing different stuff, so I think it'll be a 0-0 draw for me.
0-0 draw. Right, Newcastle Brentford.
Well, anyhow's first game, I would think that Steve Bruce was never really the right man to take Newcastle forward. What were the chances of that?
He was never gonna. As soon as they took over, he was never gonna be the man. Unfortunately, he seems a very nice, honest guy, Steve Bruce, and he's probably got a nice, juicy payout, and he's probably sat on a beach somewhere now, with his feet up and a couple of beers. But no, fair play to him. As soon as they took over, he was never gonna be the man for the job. And Eddie Howe, I think it's a decent appointment, and I think he might do okay. They probably need 3 or 4 signings in
the January transfer
window to stay up, because their defence is really poor.
Shocking.
But
they've got Callum Wilson. It's done something different to their attack, but defensively, there's one thing they need to sort out, because they're just doing it for fun. silly goals they're conceding. Also, the thing is with Eddie Howe, he can play good football. He can make it very entertaining, but entertaining in like another way. In like his team is a bit his team leaks goals. Like at Bournemouth, they've conceded like what was it, like over 50 goals each season. That's a lot. So I don't know how he couldn't. He hasn't really sorted that out when he was at Bournemouth, which pretty much cost him in the end because Bournemouth went down last time we were in the Premier League, which was like 2020 and during the lockdown. Yeah. But I think Eddie Howe can like do better than Steve Bruce. Although I didn't like the way Steve Bruce was treated by the club, but I feel like he was never the right man. But I think for this game, it's tough because they're against Brentford. Brentford may have lost 4 games in a row, and Brentford are a good team. But mind you, I feel like Newcastle could nick a draw out of this because Eddie Howe could get them playing different stuff. So, what's your take on this one?
Yeah, again, not a game where you probably should be betting because Eddie Howe could come out and get his Newcastle team firing straight away. Thomas Frank's Brentford side, I like him. I really was excited when they got promoted. I wanted them in the Premier. Obviously, they've been unlucky with the playoffs, but I wanted them in the Premier League for a long time now. But no bet for me. Because just because Newcastle could just come out and surprise everyone, or Brentford could win the game 3-0. You got to look at value when it comes to betting, and there's no value in this game at all. Stay away.
Yeah, so my prediction for this one would be 1-1.
Yeah, fair.
I'm just gonna. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, fair. Norwich and Southampton.
Well, Norwich, I didn't expect them to beat Brentford. If I'm perfectly honest. I mean, it was their first win of the season, and a few hours later, Daniel Farke is gone, which is a surprise. But I feel like they planned it before the game. So that could be the only reason why they've done it. But a good appointment in Dean Smith, I believe. If Dean Smith's done very good at Villa, I feel like he could do good at Norwich. But as a matter of fact, if the Norwich players are good enough to even play in the Premier League, because it looks like every time Norwich are in the Premier League, they just play like they don't really belong there.
Yeah, just yo-yo team, right up and down, taking the parachute payments and going up and then going back down. And yeah, I feel a bit sorry for Thomas Frank, but he's not Thomas Frank, sorry. Daniel Farke, but yeah, he's just, he's had his chances in the Premier League and he's just not going his way.
It's just not for him.
Southampton are a team who aren't scoring many goals, but they're also not shipping many goals neither. I mean, they've been winning games 1-0, losing games 1-0, couple of 0-0 draws in there. This game for me, I think Southampton to win 1-0, 13-2 will be the bet angle I'll be looking at. Southampton 13-2. Your prediction, Joe?
Yeah, I would back Southampton to win. I mean, I don't know how Norwich players will adapt to the way Dean Smith plays, whether they'll start playing better, but Southampton won't change. Southampton will steady the ship. So I'm going to say 2-0 to Southampton.
2-0 to Southampton?
Yeah.
Okay, 2-0 to Southampton. That's, could be. We'll see. Right, Watford, Manchester United. What a game. Watford certainly played better in the game against Arsenal. They had a few chances and they definitely played better than they have done. And I think Ranieri could be a really good appointment for this Watford side. He's got them playing a bit more attacking stuff, and they've got talent going forward. They really, really have got talent going forward.
Yeah, they have.
Sarr and Dennis, they're two on the wing. That Dennis is a good talent. Josh King seems to be kind of reignited his Premier League career going there. I'm going to go with a bit of a surprise in this game.
Go for it.
I'm going to go with a little bit of a surprise. I think Watford might nick something in this game. I'm not saying they'll go on and win it, but they might nick something. 11-2 for a Watford win is probably overpriced, in my opinion. But a draw at 7-2 is the value. Or Watford +1 in the handicap. I think 7-4 +1 in the handicap could be a big bet. If you want to add go for a little roll up, I think Watford +1 in the handicap, 7-4 for me. Joe?
Yeah, this is a good game. I would feel bad for Watford if they went down, but a bit of mixed feelings about Watford because Claudio Ranieri is a good manager, like of all the clubs that he's managed at, and I think he's got a chance of keeping Watford up. But I feel like scoring 5 at Everton is never really enough. So I feel like Watford need to get wins somewhere.
What do you mean scoring 5 at Everton is enough? They won the game 5-2. How's that not
That's just like one win.
All right, you mean the one win's not enough?
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant to say.
Like scoring 5 goals is enough.
Yeah, this is the thing. People are now realising what an idiot I am.
You said that, not me.
Yeah, I said that. So you can roast me all you want. But let's talk about Man United. Like, what can you say about Man United? I mean, another game, another loss. It was a one-sided game in that derby. You can't deny it.
They just got.
They're not properly coached.
They just got the mick took out of them, didn't they? Really. We're going to do another podcast about the top 4 and top 6. We're not going to ramble on about Solskjaer and how Solskjaer's got United playing, but City just embarrassed them. Really, they just didn't let United get the ball, and you saw the frustrations of people like Ronaldo.
That's what Pep said. They never had the ball. United.
And then Pep's team talk after the game was just complete not taking the mick, really. But we're not going to ramble on about United. Just give us your prediction for us, Joe.
If I'm honest, I'm just going to say 2-0 Man United.
2-0 Man United? You think?
I think Watford. Well, actually, no.
Stick with your guns. Stick with your guns.
Okay, I'll stick with my guns, but I feel like I'm going to regret it because Watford could come out fighting.
Could come out fighting.
Yeah, because if Man United still continue playing such atrocious football, then how come Ollie's not out yet? That's the question.
Yeah, that is very, very true. Wolves, West Ham. West Ham. And as a Tottenham fan, it pains me to say this, but what a side West Ham are looking this year. They're looking that win against Liverpool, they were just brilliant. They really were brilliant. And
the thing is,
it's so difficult for me to say this, but they're just playing some fantastic stuff, and they just look really, really good. They're not conceding many goals. They're the third top goal scoring side in the league. They're just looking good. And that win against Liverpool, what a result that was. And
on top of the charts.
David Moyes, if David Moyes hasn't already been at United, I'm sure everyone will be saying, let's get David Moyes to United the way he's got West Ham playing. But no, for me, the bet is West Ham both teams to score at 7-2. Wolves are very up and down. They're having a couple of good results. They've had obviously a good run of form recently, haven't they? And then bad result against Palace.
4 wins out of 6 is not a bad run for them, you know. That's very good.
And I like the manager. I like the way he speaks and I like the way he's got him playing. He's got a defensive side playing attacking football. So it'd just be good to see Jimenez start firing again. It really would. He's obviously not.
Yeah, I mean, understandably because he had a head injury. I mean, of course, it would take so much time for him to get back to his best.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be good to see him firing again because he seems a night. Obviously, what happened to him was horrendous, and yeah, I really want to see him firing again. But for me, West Ham both teams to score 7-2 would be my bet. Or back in 3-2 West Ham, 25-1, big price. I mean, lunch money on it, a couple of quid on it. It could be nice and tasty for you. Joe, your prediction?
Yeah, this sounds like tough. I mean, West Ham. I like West Ham this season. I like the way they are playing.
Yeah, very good, very, very good.
Yeah, very good. But it feels like when David Moyes was at Everton, when Everton got top 4, it feels like David Moyes is doing the exact same thing with West Ham. They could get top 4 this season. I think they can. That is, if they. How long can they keep this good run going? How do you think? Can they keep it up?
There's no reason why they couldn't. Declan Rice, what a player he is this year. Absolutely fantastic. He's one of the best midfielders in the world at the moment. Really, really is. But
he's like bossed that midfield nearly every game.
They've got a really tough next 6 fixtures. They've got Chelsea and City and Arsenal.
Jesus Christ.
Tough 6 fixtures coming up. So we'll see what they're made of after these 6.
That'll be the challenge. That'll be the challenge for West Ham. Whether they are capable of doing it. Can they do it against the big guns? And Wolves, I think Wolves will be alright this season. It'll be just like Wolves been finishing like mid-table, I believe. I mean, it looks that way for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Wolves. I think that West Ham will win this one 3-1. I'm going to go for it, 3-1.
3-1, yeah, I think that's a fair one. Right, the big one for the Saturday, the big Liverpool-Arsenal. I honestly think Liverpool are going to come out flying after that West Ham game, and Klopp clearly wasn't happy. You saw what it was like in his interview.
You know Jurgen Klopp, he's never happy when his team loses.
No, he's very bitter, and I like the guy, and he's great for the Premier League, but he's very, very bitter, and it's very frustrating when he comes out and starts asking the reporter what he thinks.
It's that passion for the sport, that's what he's got. He's got passion.
Of course he has, but you don't need to ask the reporter what he thinks. It's not the reporter's job, not the reporter, sorry, the person asking the interviewer, it's not his job. So it really annoys me when Klopp comes out and what do you think on it? Well, not his job. Everyone wants to hear what Klopp thinks. So he's very bitter, but I think they'll come out flying. I think Liverpool -2, 3-1 could be the bet. Obviously Arsenal on a nice run of form at the moment, and they've got a couple of nice young guns who are playing some good stuff for them. Obviously Smith Rowe, Saka, they're just a young side, and I feel like Arsenal fans are starting to believe in Arteta a bit more now, which is nice. Never want to see fans turn on managers, but I reckon Liverpool -2. I really think they're going to come out flying, and they're going to be too much for Arsenal. -2 at 3-1.
That fits well into what I'm going to say, because Arsenal get thrashed at Anfield every time. Like, if you think about it, it's always going to be like a 4-0, 4-0, 5-1, 3-1, 3-1, like that. But it's never Arsenal's day when they go to Anfield, you know that.
No, not at all.
Yeah. And as a Spurs fan, you love it when they get thrashed.
Of course I do. Nothing better when Spurs, even when Spurs get beat, Spurs get beat and Arsenal get beat, just makes you feel a bit happy.
Yeah, I too think that Liverpool will come out flying, because the last 2 games they didn't play well. Against Brighton, against West Ham, they've dropped off after scoring like 10 goals in 2 games against Watford and Man United. And then they dropped off because drawing to Brighton at home and then losing to West Ham. But they will come back flying, because Jurgen Klopp will look into this. So I'm going to say big 4-1 to Liverpool.
4-1?
Oh, yes.
I like it. Big and bold.
Talk about coming out of the blocks.
Big and bold. Move on to Sunday. 2 games Sunday. That last 5 minutes we'll talk about 2 games Sunday. It's a big one for myself and Joe, which we'll talk about at the end. But so very quickly, City Everton. What's your prediction? Quickly.
Oh, it's easy. Man City to win, because it's Man City being Man City. Everton, I feel like Rafa Benitez's honeymoon is over, because he's had a good start, but he hasn't won in since the end of September.
The fans are going to start turning, I think, on Rafa.
Yeah, because they never liked him since he got appointed.
Yeah, the fans
just because he's a Liverpool fan. He's a Liverpool manager.
Yeah, the fans are going to start turning. Anyway, prediction. Quick one.
Yeah, I'm going to say 4-0 Man City.
4-0 Man City, I'm going to go, City -2. I'm going to give you a nice double for the Sunday as well.
Yeah, it's a quick one because we have to go soon.
Tottenham Leeds. Leeds.
Well,
so if you don't know already...
Okay, if nobody knows this, none of my subs know this, but I'm a Leeds United fan.
And I'm a Tottenham fan, so it's a big one for us.
So let me say, I'm going to lose subs after this now. I'm going to lose subs.
Yeah, no more to speak to Leeds fan, do we?
Nobody does. But that's the thing. Just subscribe to the person just because of who he is, not because of what team he supports. Because it doesn't matter.
Right, Joe, they're not bothered. Shut up.
All right, they're not bothered.
Tottenham Leeds. I'm so happy Conte is here, and this is a very big prediction.
You never thought Nuno was a good appointment?
No, I didn't like Nuno from the start.
Even when I said, give him a chance, you gave him a chance, and technically that worked.
Yeah, I didn't like Nuno's appointment from the start.
Only won half the games that he's lost.
I'm super excited with Conte coming in. He's obviously looks like he's changed a lot of things already. I think he'll get Kane back firing.
Will Kane come back firing? Does Harry Kane still want to leave?
I don't think he will under Conte. I think Conte will get him scoring goals again, and I really think Conte is brilliant for Spurs. And I'm going to put out there, I reckon we'll finish top 4 now. I reckon Conte will get us in the top 4. I really, really do. Everton game, the first half, I thought Tottenham were brilliant. I thought Emerson and Reggie on the 2 wing backs are going to be super important to Conte's kind of system and way of playing. Second half, they dropped off a little bit, but Conte said straight away that he doesn't think they're fit enough, and I think you could tell the way Conte wants them to play. His running stats for that game were miles better than they have been for every single one of Nuno's games. So I think he's right. I don't think they are fit enough, and eventually we'll see. I reckon we'll see Tottenham turn good under Conte.
Yeah.
I reckon Leeds have been okay recently.
Yeah, my team.
Up and down.
Want to say one thing about Leeds is that 2 games won all season. Against Leicester, I thought they were very good. They've had a lot of chances and didn't put them away. But so that they are wasteful in their finishing. That's been a problem with Leeds for like a couple of seasons now. But that's good because we put pressure on teams. Just don't score enough goals. Like wingers, we're not scoring enough goals this season. And I said it all the time that the second season is going to be more difficult than the first season, and it's proving that way now. But the fact is, we're fighting relegation this season. Good by the looks of it.
Good. I know it'll go down. I hope it starts with Tottenham pummeling you 3-1 Spurs.
Don't get rude now, please. I'm not being rude to you.
What's your prediction, Joe? Go on.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I think Spurs will win.
Really?
Yeah, I can't lie. I mean, I should be saying Leeds will probably batter you like 4-0, but I can't be biased. So I'm gonna say comfortable 3-0 Spurs.
3-0 Spurs.
I regret it now. I'm sorry, Dad.
Yeah, your dad won't like that. I'm gonna go Tottenham both teams score 5-2, and every week we're gonna do a charity bet, and my charity bet this week is gonna be a double on the Sunday, which is about a 7-1 double. Tottenham both teams to score, and Man City -2 is going to be my Sunday double. Joe, can you give me a treble? Pick your 3 teams to win from the weekend. Who are they? And we'll for your treble.
My treble: Liverpool, Man City, and who was the other one? Oh, forget Spurs.
Liverpool, Man City, Spurs for Joe's treble. My double pays out 7-1. Tottenham supporting score, Man City -2. If you like what we've done, can you please let us know? Any comments, anything you want us to maybe do, maybe to talk about? Again, let us know. If you've got your best bet of the weekend, put in your best bet of the weekend. Let us know a couple of predictions. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed our first one, Joe.
I did. I feel like I've talked a lot of crap in this one because
you always talk crap, and I'm sure they'll as these podcasts go on, I'm sure they'll realise that you do talk a lot of rubbish.
But rip me all you want. I'm quite used to it, you know.
Good lad. No, thank you very much. Please listen and hope you enjoy. Thank you, Joe.
Yep. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Bye. Thank you for watching our video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Please leave a like and a comment down below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!